Kindness Rising started as a morning live stream, a place to begin the day with humanity and hope in heart, and a place to talk about kindness without making it soft, a place to offer an alternative to outrage, to cynicism and the noise that so often fills our feeds before the day even begins. But over time, something's becoming clear. It's not only a show, it's a model for how we build trust and better conversations, a model for how we make workplaces, communities, classrooms, our teams, our families, and our platforms more human. And that's where Without a Net comes in. Without a Net is the framework for leaders, creators, teams, and organizations who are tired of performing. People who know something's not working. Maybe it's the team that can't have an honest conversation, or an organization where the most important thing gets said in the parking lot, never in the room where the decisions get made, the culture where people are technically present. They're showing up every day, but they're practically absent. They show up in body while the best version of themselves is waiting for conditions to improve somewhere else. Maybe it's quieter than that nagging sense that someone has about people being more capable than they currently are producing. The gap between the team you have and the team you know is possible, it's not a talent problem. It's not a strategy problem. It's not a resource problem. It's a safety problem. Not physical safety, but psychological safety. The shared belief that people can speak up, make mistakes, ask questions, challenge the plan, tell the truth, and bring their actual selves to the work without fear of humiliation, punishment, or exclusion. When that exists, teams just learn faster, they recover better, they innovate more, and they trust deeper. When it does not exist, people perform rather than show up. They conceal rather than contribute. They manage impressions instead of creating. And the cost of that is real. So this series is designed as 25 lessons, 5 weeks, each week anchored in a Grateful Dead song. Each week connects that lyric to psychological safety, leadership research, personal stories, business applications, and daily practices, because the Grateful Dead figured something out 50 years before Google even studied it. They built a culture, imperfect, complicated, human. Authenticity was structural and feedback was musical. Connection was fearless and failure was part of the process. Belonging was not a reward for the performance. It was the precondition. They called it playing without a net. And that is what we're building here. A daily live stream, a book, course, workshops, consulting, content, conversations, an ecosystem built around one practical idea. Kindness is not just a feeling, it's a strategy. Vulnerability is not weakness. It's actually a method, and psychological safety is not a poster on the wall. It's a daily practice, a choice we make in meetings, in conversations, in relationship, and in leadership, in the way we respond when someone tells the truth, in the way we react when something goes wrong. So no, you do not need to love the Grateful Dead in order to take part in this. You do not need to know the difference between Help on the Way and Terrapin Station. You just need to be a person, a leader of person, maybe be led by a person, or sitting across from a person and wondering if what we're doing together could become something more honest, more human, and more alive. If that's you, the series is for you. This is Kindness Rising. This is Without a Net, and we are just getting started.